Hello, everyone, and welcome to Future Educators Talk. So, how are you guys doing on today?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm great. What about
Uh,
Andrew?
Andrew, what about you?
I'm doing fine as well.
Mm,
We
okay,
finna we finna really be in our feelings. It's fine, okay? Like we're all right.
right, right. So you guys, let's hop right into today's topic. So, Andrew, why don't you kick us off here?
So the topic that we are going to talk about is has the pandemic normalized in the school classroom? Um, so basically, during this whole pandemic, I mean, we've been saying this over and over that parents are now really seeing teachers like they're now being grateful to the teachers. But I want to hear from y'all and see like what's y'all opinion about it. Has it really impacted? Has it really been normed in the classroom, or like
You guys are impacted.
yes?
Um, mm, from my point of view, not really. Like because my kids, they're just they're just generally lazy, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing. So it hasn't really impacted them like that.
Mm,
Okay,
I guess,
I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like
right,
they haven't been in school, and since they haven't been in school, bro, like, but this is everybody. It's everybody's mindset, bro. Like these kids on virtual 10 hours a day, bro. At some point, they want to take a break. Then you got some kids who just don't care because they know they're gonna just get skipped. They're just gonna get pushed to the next grade. So what
right,
impact are we really making? You understand what I'm saying? Like there's no
right,
face to face, right? Well, for me, there's face to face. I'm making the best impact that I can, but we're talking about other places.
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Coach Darnell.
Well,
So I don't. Go ahead, Andrew.
oh, I'm sorry. Do you think that students should continue now with what's going on now? Do you think now is the right time to do face-to-face instruction, or just leave it at face, um, or leave
Mm,
it at visual learning?
Honestly, me,
mm,
yeah, I think they should. I think they might as well
Okay.
because we need to get our kids back to where back to where what it means to be in school, if that makes sense.
right.
Right.
And uh, I'm kind of like in the middle of yes, sending them back to school face to face, and then quite on the other, continue on doing this virtual. So I'm kind of like split in the middle. So that's just me.
Okay. Okay.
And
Huh?
what about
Um.
with you,
For
Andrew?
me, um, I don't know, to be honest with you, because with what's going on in my state is that they want actually both of the school systems, school districts have decided to reopen their schools face-to-face instruction in like next week. And so, and also a couple of days ago, that the NC, the North Carolina, I think it's the North Carolina DPI, have adopted the guidelines from the uh, Department of Health and Human Services from the state. So I'm wondering how they're going to apply that those guidelines in the classroom. Um, and also, I feel like they should do like a split, meaning those the ones that don't have access at home, or that don't have access to internet at home, should come to school. The ones that does have internet at home, then they can do virtual learning. That's why I feel like that should be the proper way. Because how are you going to send students to the internet to school, but you're not going to send students that don't have internet at school? It just doesn't make sense.
Right. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So it's just that's what I'm like. I don't know, because something needs to be worked out. And I also have a question for all of you. Do you think students should get now with the vaccine going out now, do you think the students should get the COVID-19 vaccine?
It's not really my place to say.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what's best for you.
Yeah, and with me, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like with me personally, um, I know people around me, they have been getting the vaccine, and with me, I'm not, I'm not getting it. I will not be getting it because I don't, I don't with it, you have some side effects with it, and with me, I don't want to like I really don't know what's going to happen, once I get, those 2 doses. Like, who knows what's going to happen with me,
Right.
because I have all these problems with me, and I personally do not want to have it again, because if I have it again, who knows around this time how I will, feel about it. It may be even worse than how I first got. I may end up in the hospital. Who knows? So
Right.
I don't know. I just don't know. So for me personally, I will not be getting it. So what about with you, Andrew? What do you think?
Um, I don't know. I feel like they should, because since teachers already getting, well, let me rephrase that. It's up to them,
Right.
but however, it shouldn't be like it shouldn't be like a mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
It should be
Mm-hmm.
like an option. I can see. Should be in. It should be optional. Just like with the teachers. I know some teachers didn't want to take the vaccine because, like Nancy said, we don't know if it's going to work. We don't know, what's really going to happen. I mean, right
Right.
now we got 3 companies working on the vaccine. We got 2 companies that are uh, that let you do 2 doses of the vaccine. And actually, earlier today, I was trying to see to schedule an appointment with the vaccine location, but every time I try to pick a location, they don't have an appointment where I can get both, which is the first and second dose vaccine. So I'm just like, I just want the first one. That's all I want, just the first dose, because I want to see, see how it works with the first dose. I don't want to get the first and the second, you know. So I just want the first dose. But every time they don't have a time slot for me to to get. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. And yes, it should be like optional. That's what they should do. It should not be like mandatory for
Right.
all of us to get it because I'm going back. Yeah, we don't know if, okay, let's say for me, for example, if I do get it, the first dose, who knows how I'm going to feel right after it. Like one day I may feel, totally fine. And then the next day I'm just feeling like totally different. And then here comes the next day, I'm like all fine. Like what kind of a mess is that? I don't want to, like, one day I'm feeling totally fine, the next day I'm not, then the day after that I'm back fine again. No, no.
Right.
I want to see,
Right.
does this actually work with Americans people? I need to see firsthand of how many people are going to take it and see, will this work? And if I see that everything is fine, then I may reconsider. But as of right now, no. Mm-mm.
Right.
Do you think once this pandemic is over, I think I've asked this question before, and I'm not really sure, but once this pandemic is over, do you think that, and y'all think that still like the school should be like the same, or of course we're gonna have the same problem, but are we going to face new challenges? Are we going to face new problems once the pandemic is over?
Well, let's hear from the teacher itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, but look though, everybody has their different opinion about it, right? But at the end of the day,
Right.
man, once this stuff is over, is everybody's gonna forget that this ever happened. Like they're forgetting that it happened
Mm-mm.
now. So and then don't get me wrong, there are some people who forget about it but still being cautious. But man, once
Right.
this is done, and only God knows when it's gonna be done. But when things go back to where it is, man, I feel like it's gonna be more unity than anything. That's just my opinion. Now everybody might not agree
I
with me with
hope
that,
so.
but
I
I
hope
feel
so.
like it's gonna be more unity, or we need to start opening up more to be more unified, man. That's how I feel. Even my youngest daughter feel the same way. Like I feel like there's gonna be more unity. I feel like things are gonna be back to where it was. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to be involved more in the community, so I'm looking forward to see a fresh start for real.
Exactly, exactly. And that's what I have been trying to say all along on this podcast here ever since this got started. That right after this pandemic is all over with, I hope that we all can come together and solve these issues, the problems that we are facing today. That is what I am hoping for after this pandemic. But who knows? After this all over with, if, yes, I want us to go back to how our lives quite used to be because I quite miss it. I really do. I quite miss it, and I just want that unity for all of us. I really do. So hopefully that will happen, but we'll see. We'll see for that day to come.